A way of life.
Please hurry!
Are you hurt?
Who are you?
Let's just say that we're soldiers.
Soldiers? Then might I ask you to secure this area? You will be rewarded, of course. Oh, and take this as well, just in case. It's a prototype, but it should serve you well.
Certainly. Please, seek shelter and leave the fighting to us.
Who do you lot think you are, sticking your nose in where it don't belong? Hand her over!
Everything's going according to plan. You remember the next steps, Rias?
Thank goodness you were here. Would you mind if I asked your names?
My name is Frederick Lester. My companion here is Andreas Ronderson. And our third is Isolair Wigan. We are in the employ of the Wigan family.
I see. I am Lorraine Luckshaw. Are you familiar with Duke William Henday of the Lord's Council? The Duke is establishing a private military unit and has entrusted me with the task. From what I have seen today, the three of you would be an ideal fit, should you be interested. If you are, visit our headquarters at Elm Camp. I will see to it you are let through.
A Lord Councillor's private mercenary unit, eh? It seems the plan's coming together, Andreas.
Aye. Onward and upward. Let's go.
Andreas and his fellow Central Field mercenaries come to the rescue of a government official, Lorraine Luckshaw, and are invited to join Duke Henday's private militia as a result of the prowess they display. This unit is headed by Commander Yolzum Jordan, a former knight from a mid-ranking noble family. And the mercenary trio's first task is to go and meet their new commander at the unit's base.
Here we are.
Whoa! Look at this! It's amazing!
Wow. The Duke is said to be a connoisseur of foreign culture. This, he would have had specially imported, I'm sure.
Well, well, well. Not just a ragtag band of sellswords after all. I'm intrigued.
Greetings, everyone. I'm the General Administrator for the unit, Lorraine Luckshaw. And this is our commander.
Yulzim Jordan. I'm in charge of this unit. I assume you're the new recruits.
Yes. I am Frederick Lester.
Andreas Ronderson.
Isolair Wigan, at your command.
Wigan. Well, he was a brilliant fighter. Never struck me as the fatherly type. I'm sure you will endeavor not to sully our unit's name.
I will.
Now, like other mercenaries, we take requests from the citizenry, but with one important caveat. Since this unit is financed by Duke Hende, his orders always take precedence. No exceptions. Don't disappoint him.
I trust in your ability. Once again, I shall now explain. Consequently, and with that, you will surely succeed. Come to think of it,
Very well.
Yes. And also... Yeah, well...
My thanks.
Ooh. Yeah.
Are you serious?
However,
But... I'll show you. That'll do it.
aye.
There we go! Oh, really?
Damn.
All the more reason. I need to muster more strength first. Do me proud.
Aye.
Things are going rather well, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, finding out those bandits' plans? Talk about a stroke of luck. I mean, I know you have your ways, Rias, but where did you pick up a tidbit like that?
I simply happened across it.
This is a big step forward in any case. For Izzy as she strives to prove herself, and for you and I as we aim to bring peace to the country. May our dreams spur us on to victory.
And may we three fight as one.
Hear, hear.
The era of myths gives way to an era of great turmoil. War looms dark over the Rotail mainland, and amid the unrest, the common bandit Trovelt Shovia sees his opportunity and establishes an empire. Commanding a disciplined army and versed in modern magic, the Empire is a power to be reckoned with. It promptly establishes control over the western part of the continent. Rotail's other nations respond by forming an alliance to combat the threat of the Empire. Despite their combined strength, they were largely powerless to resist the Empire's advance. The continent was ravaged by the devastating war between the Empire and the Alliance. However, one nation remained unaffected by the chaos. The Kingdom of Alatane, on DioField Island, situated off the northwestern coast of Rotail. On the mainland, the war reached a stalemate when the powerful Vermin Republic joined forces with the Alliance. The two sides were now evenly matched. However, localized fighting continued to intensify in a bid to secure Jade, a resource for modern magic. With Jade believed to be abundant on DioField, the attention of both the Empire and the Alliance inevitably turned towards the island. The Kingdom of Alatane, ward of the Augurs, looked destined to have its soil stained with the blood of battle.
Got a sec? Right. Oh, bother.
as expected. Andreas, if you wouldn't mind, how does that sound?
Hey!
Our next mission has come directly from Duke Henday. It will be carried out along with other mercenary units. The target is a large-scale bandit camp in the Regia Highlands, on the border between Centralfield and Westfield. Droves of mercenaries from across the region have been mobilized for this particular task. We will combine to make a large strike force and attack in concert.
So, any questions?
Commander, numbers are hardly a boon when the way to the bandit camp leads through a narrow gorge.
Indeed. Rather than engage the enemy head-on, we could target their leaders in a stealth attack.
Yes. If we take a small unit and set off tonight, we will have a good chance of catching them off guard. Then there should be only a handful of surviving bandits left. The main force can mop them up when they arrive at the break of day tomorrow.
You suggest merely pretending to work jointly with the others to steal a march on the enemy?
Yes. I propose that Frederick, Isolair, and myself form a separate task force for this purpose. I also suggest that you join the main group, Commander Yulzim, to draw attention away from our movement. Better keep up the pretense.
Very well. If it is a diversion that's required, I would certainly help to make it convincing.
I feel we would also benefit from having a talented sniper join our ranks.
The knight-errant Iscarian would certainly fit the bill, Commander. He is one of the mercenaries participating in the raid.
A self-proclaimed knight, no? Very well. I will visit him at the encampment after you set off and ask him to join you.
Thank you, Commander. Now, we had better set off for the Regia Highlands.
I don't really understand why the bandits have started attacking the cliff folk, to be honest.
Perhaps they're after some rare treasures. Or maybe there's been a territorial dispute between those that dwell in the Highlands.
I suppose we'll have to ask them about that, won't we? Though, I imagine they'll be tight-lipped.
Huh?
All right. Then we'd best get ourselves to the base of the mountain. More troops should be joining the main force before long.
Yes. The plan is for them to set off for the bandit camp at first light.
Good. Then we should make haste. Who's there?
Well, well, what do we have here? You don't look like bandits. Mercenaries, perhaps?
And I might ask, who are you?
I am Iscarian Colchester.
He's here already? Wow! Amazing! Commander Jordan works ever so quickly.
No, he doesn't work this quickly.
A legion of mercenaries all attacking at once would lead to utter carnage, and would result in casualties among the people we're trying to help. Also, unlike a regular army, mercenaries are not used to cooperating, meaning they are looking out for themselves and only themselves. A full-on assault is bound to fail. Therefore, I decided it more efficient to eliminate their leaders ahead of time.
You are going to do that alone?
I prefer my own company when picking out unsuspecting targets.
Would you not think it'd be better if we worked together?
I suppose it might. You do seem different to the money-grubbing mercenaries I've met before. You've piqued my interest. Let us join forces, if only for the moment.
I'll take that as a compliment. Now, we'd better be on our way. Get your bow ready, Iscarian. Your famous archery skills are required.
Very well. And please, call me Iska.
As expected, The enemy are focused on our main battle group, leaving an opening for us.
Sounds very much like my time to shine. I'll provide cover should the enemy spot you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Excellent work. The bandits soon fell apart without their leaders.
Yes. Thank you, Commander. By the way, I take it that you heard that someone, in fact, incited the bandits to attack the cliff folk.
Yes. And there are knights looking into the matter.
As it happens, Commander, a knight's requested your audience.
Fine, I will see them now. You are free to go. Enjoy some well-deserved rest.
Well, I suppose we should turn in for the night. Iska?
Frederick, long day, wasn't it?
It was indeed. Not as long as it would have been without your help. There's a place for an archer of your caliber in our unit. Won't you consider joining us?
Thank you. I know I told you before that I preferred to work alone, that I valued my independence. But I admit, last night, my limitations were laid bare. I realized the importance of having allies, not for my own sake, but so I might help more people than I could ever help alone.
Iska, let me make something clear to you. We are not the highest authority in this unit. That would be the commander.
Oh, I know you answer to Yulzim Jordan. Doing a good job of it too, it seems.
Yes, well, we do our best. So, Iska, what say you? Will you join us?
I will. Yes.
Then welcome to the unit.
Thank you. It's an honor.
After proving his worth in the fight against Gofrin, Iskarion Colchester is asked to join the unit. He had previously fought as a self-styled knight-errant, having cut ties with his noble family. Traditionally, the Knights of Alatain rule their own domains and collect taxes from their subjects, from which they pay a portion to the royal government. It is a system widely abused by the aristocracy, who have grown fat off the proceeds. Many of these nobles took up residence in Southfield, the southern region of DioField. This area is also home to the only trading port on the island. A hub of culture and entertainment, prosperous on the surface, but below lies a dark underbelly where shady dealings are an everyday occurrence. It is a chaotic place, a melting pot of virtue and vice.
Care to explain yourself? What in the world? Ugh! Damn it all! That's not it.
Oh!
What's this?
I have to tell the truth.
So that means...
Can I tell you something?
I suppose so.
That's just amazing! You know, that reminds me, along with that...
How does that sound?
I.
Understood.
More importantly...
Hey!
This mission comes at the behest of House Redditch, one of Alatain's oldest families. This prestigious family has had a strong association with Southfield for a long time, and currently finds itself in crisis. It seems the Daglance Traders Union, their former affiliates, has raised the flag of rebellion, and they're now embroiled in a bitter conflict.
How dare those traders bite the hand that feeds them?
Assisting nobles, are we? Not my cup of tea, but I suppose this kind of thing can't be allowed.
House Redditch has long maintained an intimate relationship with the royal government. They prop up the commerce of the entire region. Duke Hende is helping House Redditch in order to have them in his debt. Isn't that so?
That's the way of it, yes. Now you must make for the Redditch estate without delay.
Lady Walter Quinn Redditch, who brought this request to our unit, is due to take you there herself. Lady Walter Quinn, if you would be so kind.
Greetings, everybody. My name is Walter Quinn Redditch. Forgive my intrusion. I had to flee Southfield at a moment's notice. I should be glad to escort you to the Redditch estate myself. I will do what I can to assist you in any way.
You have our thanks, but your assistance won't be needed.
Those traders and any of that Southfield rabble are ruffians. This will be a good opportunity to bring them to heel.
Very well. All is clear.
Then if you could prepare to depart at once, please.
Central Field sellswords, are ya? What have you dogs come here for?
You are from the Daglance Traders Union, correct?
Curse you, Zachariah. You cozied up to my dear father only to betray him. Have you no shame?
Well, if I ain't young Lady Redditch, so quick to find new islands. We're hurt, my lady.
It is not too late to come to an agreement. You should stand down, if you value your lives.
Stand down, you must be taking the mick. Come on, lads, let's get to work.
Well, well, if it isn't the government's flea-ridden hands coming to foul our turf.
There doesn't seem to be any prospect of negotiation. We will have to make a stand here.
The barricades should hold against some of their attacks, but they won't last very long.
We mustn't allow the enemy to reach the mansion.
It won't be easy. They'll attack in great numbers. Brace yourselves. What the? The dead have risen.
The fallen dead have risen once more. Why are they attacking their Daglance comrades?
More of them are coming this way! Zachariah is nowhere to be seen. Was he perhaps able to flee?
The undead attack gave him the chance to evade us, and evade interrogation.
There doesn't seem to be any signs of life. Do you know where your family are, Lady Walter Quinn?
They sent me away when the danger became apparent. I don't know what has become of them.
We'll check the house, but I don't think we'll find anyone alive in there.
No survivors, regrettably. Perhaps they suffered the same fate as the traders.
We must discover what caused the dead to rise like that.
What do you mean? They're just monsters, aren't they?
Fred, tell me what monster materializes like that. No, this is some yet unknown phenomenon, or a scheme of man. Lady Walterquin, any insights for us?
I do not.
And yet you do possess considerable power, milady. Is ancient sorcery passed down through your house?
No, there's no such sorcery in House Redditch, to my knowledge. I acquired my powers during my time in the church.
During your time in the church? Is that so? Walterquin, if you've nowhere else to go, would you perhaps join our unit?
Rias, what on earth are you proposing? She's nobility through and through.
I gratefully accept your offer, my dear Andreas Ronderson.
Rias.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this.
The unit's latest recruit is the Adept Magica, Lady Walterquin, the sole surviving member of the prestigious House Redditch. Many thought her unsuitable for mercenary life, given her aristocratic background. But she quickly proves her value in battle, gaining the trust of Frederick and Andreas. House Redditch had many unofficial ties to the land-owning nobility of Central Field, and these connections were said to have given them the ear of the Lord's Council. This 10-man organization is a powerful body made up of officials selected from powerful families. Its role is to serve the kingdom by advising the king. Each Lord Counselor also leads a faction made up of lower nobles who seek their protection. The unit returned from Southfield to find a request waiting for them from Biltar village.
As before. The truth is... But what about?
So that means... I suppose so. This should do it.
Is that all right?
Have you a moment, Walterquin?
Of course. What is it, Andreas?
It's about the next mission. It seems there have been some complications.
Complications?
The kinds that nobles tend to have.
I see. Complications of prestige, then? Or wealth? Or perhaps both?
You seem to have the idea. Now, I wouldn't want to exploit your social standing, but...
I see. I have many contacts on the Lord's Council. I will try and pull a few strings.
Thank you, Walterquin. How about this?
What? If you wouldn't mind.
Oh.
Yes. How does that sound?
It can't be. Unbelievable. I see. No, surely not. Is that so?
No.
No, no!
What's the meaning of this?
The truth is... this is a problem?
I can't believe this.
Oh! If only I had it.
Then what?
I'd expect no less. No, well, it's just that... that's the reason. So, what do you think?
Very well.
Please take care of it.
What do you say?
Yes.
What?
No. However,
Well, for now.
Taste my heel!
There we go!
That's true.
great. How about this?
Unbelievable! Remarkable!
Anyway,
Thank you ever so much. A breakthrough! Our research has borne new fruit! No! Remarkable!
how about this?
Please take a look. Please take care of it.
My thanks.
And another thing. Is that so?
Very well.
That's a huge help. Putting that aside, I hope you'll come again.
Got a sec? Got a sec?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, what do you think?
However,
I'm counting on you. Thanks for the help.
Hey,
Yes. Right. That reminds me. Got a sec? Well done. Oh, bother. Ugh. Damn it all.
what?
How about?
My thanks. Aye. Listen.
Oh no!
Anyway,
I understand. Our mission is,
A tiresome task.
but Commander, remember it is vital that we accept requests from the public if we are to keep up appearances. Our status as mercenaries makes us better suited than any knightly order to accommodate Duke Hende's needs.
Oh, very well. Now, on to the details of this mission.
The request hails from the village of Biltar in North Central Field. They report that a number of their young women have been kidnapped. It seems they have been forced into Count Horace's brothel, and it is our task to get them out.
If the Count were revealed to be a kidnapper, it would be a real blow to Lord Kimball's faction.
not to mention that stifling a rival councillor's revenue would be a great boon to Duke Hende, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure. But we cannot just march into a noble's territory on the word of some villager. The Count would simply feign complete ignorance, and then we would be the ones left with egg on our faces.
I have a plan. Walter Quinn, if you would.
I was able to secure a private audience with Lord Kimball, posing as a well-intentioned informant.
What?
After the initial pleasantries, we were soon discussing serious matters. I mentioned Count Horace's sordid occupation, and may have suggested that Duke Hende was sniffing around. This panicked our dear Lord Kimball to no end. He ordered that Count Horace be killed without delay.
He'd assassinate a nobleman from his own faction.
The noble Lord Kimball is no doubt attempting to tie up any loose ends before Duke Hende gets further involved.
Here is Count Horace's assassination order, signed by Lord Kimball himself. It is our reason for visiting Biltar. With this, no one would dare question us.
What?
Commander Jordan?
I'll do as you see fit.
Count Horace's domain, Biltar, is not far from here. It shouldn't take more than half a day on horseback.
We should set off at once. I fear for the safety of those women.
Snap out of your stupe already. There's a band of mercenaries coming for your head as we speak.
How could this happen to me? Lord Kimball, why?
You were found out by an enemy faction. Are you so surprised that he cut you loose?
Well, that's enough, Haddy. I will take the fight to them, and you'll join me.
I'd rather not get involved, to be honest. But I suppose you can have a few of my men.
The enemy looks willing to fight to the death. What's our plan for breaking through?
It doesn't look like they had much time to prepare for us.
Oh my, I didn't think you were one for fireworks.
Oh, it's simply the most logical choice, given the circumstances.
I couldn't agree more. Now, shall we?
It seems they're willing to try anything in order to stop us. What do you think, Riaz?
It's a simple, dull-witted creature. We can defeat it.
Nothing phases you, does it?
Things will end badly for us all if the sellswords have their way. So they'd best be taken out sooner rather than later.
Your groundwork made for a successful mission, Walter Quinn.
Indeed it did. Eliminating Horace was a simple matter, and all the women came away unharmed.
I would gladly do the same again. Though I never imagined my upbringing would lead me to this.
Never have I met a woman quite as mysterious as that one.
Well, whatever she's hiding, it's no concern of ours. Not for now, at least.
You know, you're quite the mystery yourself, Andreas.
Oh, yes. Andreas is always holding something back, my dear Iscarian.
That's certainly something I've come to realize.
The Granvelle Church. Having split from the mainland's old communion a millennium ago, it exists only on DioField. Its core belief is the worship of Nathal as the one true God. It teaches that the people of DioField are God's children, that praying to him will sate the soul. Its archbishop, Joshua, is an aristocrat with a seat on the Lord's Council, a position which grants him great influence, as well as extensive lands in Northfield. His faction is supported by House Redditch and House Jordan, Commander Yalzum's family.
Andreas. As expected. How does that sound? Indeed.
I suppose so.
However, if you wouldn't mind.
What's the matter, Rias?
How did you know it was me?
Well, you do have a certain aura. I've come to know it rather well. Just as I know from our recent battles that I need to become stronger.
You've come a long way since you declared you wanted to be a mercenary, Izzy.
I had my father's reputation to live up to, and you and Fred as examples to follow. After what I saw you two had achieved under his wing, I wanted to do the same.
Didn't Zorowak want you to seek a more ladylike life?
Come on, Rias. You know my father. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's about finding your own path. That's what matters.
I see.
Well, how does that sound?
Very well.
Understood. As expected.
No.
I suppose so.
I expected no less.
Understood. Ah!
Hello there.
Aye.
How could this happen? Right. And what's more? What do you say?
Indeed.
Well,
No.
is that all right? I trust in your ability. As you're aware, it is the time of year when the Granville Church holds its first pilgrimage and performs ecclesiastical rites, and we have been tasked with accompanying the pilgrims and providing any protection as and when necessary. The destination of the pilgrimage is north of Centralfield, in Northfield's Thornbury region. And the route the church takes happens to pass through lands beset with bandits and monsters. Archbishop Joshua will be making the pilgrimage as well. It is vital that you keep a close eye on his well-being. A local girl named Rickenback will act as your guide to Thornbury. Find her as soon as you arrive.
One little detail plays on my mind. Why does the church need to hire mercenaries? Doesn't it have its own Templar Knights?
There are concerns within the church that the knights alone will not provide enough protection.
I suspect there is more to this.
Yeah, without a doubt. A man of the Archbishop's status would certainly not be lacking in protection. He may simply be testing Duke Hende's claims as to our unit's impartiality. His motives are irrelevant to us, however. We must but do our duty and do it well.
Understood. We shall depart at once.
The rites for this village have been completed, Archbishop. Shall we move on to the next?
Yes. Thank you, Catherine. Count Jordan. Is that you? I'd heard you were leading mercenaries, but not that it was Duke Hende's private unit.
It is as you say, Archbishop. Rest assured that we shall protect you as you make your pilgrimage.
So you run errands for other factions while claiming loyalty to my own. I see how it is. Come, Catherine. We must make for the next village.
Yes, Archbishop.
The idea that this is a pilgrimage in God's name is laughable. Faith may well shine a light on the soul, but the church are in no position to hold the lantern.
The commander's no fan of the church, then, despite his affiliation with the Archbishop.
It is not the church that he deplores, but the use of its teachings to exert political influence. At least, that's how I perceive it.
Huh. Really? You think that's the whole story?
What are you trying to imply?
Oh, nothing. I was merely thinking aloud.
Are you the guide arranged by Lorraine?
That's right. My name's Rickenback. Or Rickles, if you prefer.
Good. Then we'll get straight down to business. Could you tell us where we need to go?
Yes, that's what I'm here for. First, we'll escort the Granville coach along the highway. There are shortcuts, but with the recent heavy snow, the highway's the safest option. We expect to run into bandits, so be sure to post some guards at the front of the convoy. Once you've made it past them, though, there won't be anything else to worry about.
Thank you, that clears things up. We'll proceed ahead of the coach and take care of any bandits.
It's a monster! We have to get out of here!
No need. We will slay the beast.
Slay it? But surely that's impossible!
An irksome foe indeed.
Easily slain.
Grave news! The commander has been shot!
What?
Commander Yolzum Jordan is killed in action during the mission in Northfield. It seemed likely that he had been shot by some bandit, or hit by a hunter's stray arrow. But speculation soon began to spread among the mercenaries. Had the commander incurred the church's wrath by helping a faction other than the archbishops? Frederick, Walter Quinn, Iscarion, and Andreas proposed that they take joint command of the unit. They were prepared to argue their case. But to their surprise, Duke Hende agrees at once to their suggestion without demur. The Blue Fox, a hunter as intelligent as they are cunning. It is this merciless cunning that spares not even their own kin. Under the name of this enchanted beast, the four allies form their group, each possessing an equal share of power in leadership of the unit.